are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the wonderful show. Yes, we're live with more sports news live on the channel. We're streaming live on two platforms at the same time, X and YouTube to be precise, all the time. And boom, yesterday, after Chelsea completing all the European treble, quadruple, whatever you want to call it, completing the set of all the trophies that has been invented or established in European football. Chelsea have completed the set, winning everything from A to Z. And then yesterday, there was some new, development that came out of nowhere. Chelsea strongly linked with Delap. Apparently, looks like the deal is going. He has made his precise place where he wants to join at this moment. He wants to join Chelsea. So, like I said, Delap has reportedly given his preference to Chelsea project, and all signs point to 30 million release clause being triggered. So, triggered by Chelsea. I'll say this one more time. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Blueclouds with the YouTube channel. Business Sports is the shortcut of it. And I'm your host, Nizal, with my co-host, Stephen G. And today, we're here about an hour and a half, take you through the nitty-gritty of latest Chelsea FC transfer news. Most importantly, I always say your comment, your questions are very, very important to me. All this platform very well, and we will welcome in your comments. And like I said, here we don't discriminate, no racism or anything of that sort on this platform. You're welcome to share your view, whether you're Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan. Make it a point to be here and be with our one of the fastest growing community on this platform, Blueclouds Media. Here, there's a lot of say topics to go through. Also, we're gonna review yesterday's Chelsea triumphant victory over Real Betis. Yes, it did not start well with the first half, but with me, I had all the assurance that it was going to change once certain key players come in. Malo Gusto did not start the game very well. Certain key players, Malo Gusto, I think, was the problem in that set yesterday. He did not start very well. First half, he was just everywhere. The number 10 of Real Betis really had joy over Malo Gusto on that right-hand side of Chelsea's attack, or Chelsea defense. But then once the introduction in the second half, when Reece James came in and other players like the likes of Levi Colwill came in, we saw the injection, the power, the real setup of how Enzo Maresca plays his football. And things started working out till 4-1. Final scoreline. We'll talk about that as we're live here. So where whichever platform you are watching this live, remember, Nee's welcome you all to this platform. Whether you're watching this live in your own comfort zone, West Africa, South Africa, whatever, East of Africa, Central, whatever, Asia, North America, wherever, South America, you're watching us from. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel, and be part of our fastest community growing up. And send your comment in. Nee will take his time to go through them. If they are your questions, if indeed I can answer your questions, I will give you a very, very good answer that I know that you will be okay with that. So Nehemiah, keep your comments coming. So guys, stick with us and not go anywhere. Stephen G, Nee Zion in here for an hour and a half live streaming. We'll see you soon in the next few seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right, Stephen G is here with me as usual. I know he's one of the happiest Chelsea fans out there with that victory that came yesterday. So we're gonna take just 15 minutes to go through a review of yesterday's game. There are still few things that we're not able to tackle yesterday because it was way too late. Especially to our brothers and sisters in the UK, or I'll say Europe. They're 5 hours or 4 hours ahead of me here. So sometimes when I'm still seeing daylight, they are seeing darkness. So we're gonna look into 15 minutes of review of Conference League victory that Chelsea obtained yesterday. So Steven, welcome back to the show, and how you doing?
I am doing good. I am doing very good.
Good.
How are you doing?
Nice to see. You can tell the energy, the morale, the self-motivation within me is coming from the victory that Chelsea obtained yesterday. Chelsea. London is only blue, nothing else. Blue, nothing else. If you want to make some comparison between our red brothers, you can. Whatever you want to do, you can. Just get it out of your chest, and then we can move on. Oh, Lord. Very interesting. Very interesting.
This one has to be said because the big thing that happened was Chelsea completed the set. First only London club to do it. First only European club to do it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Bottom line, first and only club to do what Chelsea have done last night, winning every single one of the main UEFA competitions. The Super Cup, the Cup Winners' Cup, sorry, not the Super Cup, the Cup Winners' Cup, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, yeah? The first team to do it, potentially for the very long time, going to be the only team to do it. Until UEFA decide they're going to have a fifth competition, and then Chelsea might go, oh, we need an off-season, lad, so we can have that one as well. But, yeah. Nee, do you know what I'm going to say?
Go for it.
If any Arsenal fan wants to chat rubbish about Chelsea, yeah? 1, European pedigree belongs to Chelsea Football Club, yeah?
Yep.
2, even Tottenham have more UEFA European trophies than you, so talk to them and not Chelsea, because you will not win the argument with Chelsea. So talk to Tottenham because they have only one more than you. Yeah, just a piece of advice. I think even West Ham have more than you, or they've got the same number as you. So talk to them as well. That's about your level right now when it comes to European football. Yeah, just that has to be put out there, right? It has to. I'm going to try and find the graphic again of it from The Athletic, yeah? Not the one that I'm sharing now because that's for later on. But the one that mentions all 32 teams that could complete the set. Obviously, one of those has now done it. Right, let's find this then. Okay, so Man United have 3 of the 4. Chelsea have 4 out of the 4.
Yeah.
Tottenham have 2. West Ham have 2. Man City have 2. Arsenal have 1. Everton have 1. So, Arsenal are on Everton's level. They're not even on West Ham's level European stage. Just think about that for a second. West Ham have won more UEFA European competitions than Arsenal. Just, how funny is that? And Arsenal go, oh, London's red. London's red. Mate, you can't even get more European trophies than West Ham.
All right, Steve, let me jump in real quick here in a second.
And I'm putting it on that. Talk to Everton and West Ham fans when it comes to Europe. Don't talk to Chelsea. Talk to Tottenham fans as well. You're on the set. You're one less than them. But Chelsea are clearer, you frauds. Yeah? Don't talk to us about European football. We'll slap you up.
Okay, that's Steven. Steven's message to all the Arsenal fans out there is like, your rivals has to be Tottenham Hotspur, not Chelsea, because you can compare
Everton,
in terms of
European when you're talking European
achievement.
Football. That's their rivals for that.
Thank you very much, Stephen G. But big up to you, Nick Fedel. I'm sure the name Fedley, Fadley, I'm sure. Apologize if I butchered your last name. But yeah, Nick said it says you have to have a poor season to play in the Conference League. I don't think so. It depends on the country you're coming from. If you're in the English Premier League and you know how competitive the English League is, you wouldn't say if you fall into the Conference League category it makes you having a poor season. No. And if you go right now, Brighton, the likes of West Ham United, the likes of maybe Crystal Palace are very, very happy to even qualify and be able to have that European experience. It's not about the trophy. It's not about the competition you're playing in. The club, the fans want to have trips. They want to travel to Azerbaijan. They want to travel to Spain. They want to travel to Italy. They want to have that European pedigree, that European experience of traveling. You get what I'm saying? So just like they'll say, every trophy is a trophy. You can only win a trophy that you're put in. So if you're Chelsea, you've been put into a Conference League or Europa League twice, and you're able to win it. You did not lose it. The first time Chelsea found themselves playing the Europa League competition, they did not lose it. They won it. The second time they found themselves again, courtesy Vladislav Ivanovic, they won it again. And then they found themselves in the Conference League competition. Not that Chelsea did not do well, because Manchester United won the FA Cup. That made Chelsea have to drop themselves into from the Conference League competition to the from the Europa League competition to the Conference League competition. Yep. That's the reason why Chelsea found themselves playing the Conference League competition. It's not their fault. It's because of how FA have set the things up. If you win the FA Cup, it means that you go ahead of whoever plays into that position in the Premier League at the end of the season. You get what I'm saying? So that's why Chelsea was being pushed to force themselves to go and play the Conference League. But they have to win what is being put in front of them. So whatever you poo-poo the league, whether you poo-poo the competition or the trophy itself, it's a trophy that goes into your trophy cabinet. I'm very, very sure that Crystal Palace, Tottenham Hotspur, even Arsenal, those that are over there making fun of Chelsea winning that league will be very, very happy to have that trophy in their cabinet. Because if you go there right now, there's nothing to show off besides the FA Cup, Premier League in the past, and maybe what else again? Maybe Carabao Cup, which I haven't seen them win, or maybe Community Shield. You can say that. That's all they can boast of. But internationally, they don't have it. So I would say every trophy is there for you to win it. Oh, they've been playing. They've been playing teams like Kazakhstan, teams from Kazakhstan, Joe Garden, the Garden Tools, and players from companies and all that kind of stuff. You play against who they put in front of you. That was what Chelsea was drawn yesterday. Yesterday, even lots of pundits said this is the biggest test for Chelsea, and a lot of people. Jamie O'Hara said he's going to go Betis' way, and the script was like. Chelsea were not existing. Chelsea were not there. Everyone was praying that Chelsea will lose the finals when they went down 1 in the first half until things change. Then the narrative change again. Oh, because they spent 1 million. Because if they spend 1 million, it means that they have to win it. 1 billion, it means that they have to win the competition.
I wish
no,
it was 1 million. It'd be some.
If you spend 1 billion, if you spend 1 billion and you're not able to win it, United have done it. United team is over 1 billion. It's over 1 billion. They went to Asia, Cup, and they lost 1-0. United have been United's team worth more than Tottenham Hotspur's team, and Spurs beat them in the final Europa League League finals. So it doesn't mean that you spend 1 billion. It means that you have to win it. You spend 1 billion. Okay, put that 1 billion into a team. Pep Guardiola spent over 1 billion. He spent more than that in the beginning, the first 3 years. He couldn't put those team into a team. That players that he brought into a team, it took him a while before he was able to galvanize those players into a team for them to start winning. You get what I'm saying? So we got to give some credit to the boys, give credit to the coach, the manager himself, Enzo Maresca, who people did not even regard as a manager. They call him championship manager. They think that Hedier was way better than him. But at the end of the season, Hedier did not win. He win an FA Cup. Yeah, they win FA Cup from the hands of Arsenal Football Club. Carabao Cup from the hands of Arsenal Football Club. Crystal Palace won the FA Cup. You get what I'm saying? So we have to give credit to where it belongs to. We have to do that. Really have to do that. And you win what is in front of you. If Arsenal found himself in Champions League many times, semi-finals 2 times, and can't win and win to finals and couldn't win it.
If it's so easy.
If it's that easy. Okay, yeah, just like Steven said, if it's that easy to win it, why haven't Arsenal win it or won it? Why haven't they win it? Tottenham Hotspur went to the finals against Liverpool. Why couldn't they win it? If it's that easy. Chelsea could have lost it yesterday to Betis, but they show resilience. They show what they are made of. They show the class of why they call Chelsea champions, number 1 team in England. They show why they are called Chelsea. They won it. So, guys, let's give respect to the trophy. All right. I'm gonna let go so Steven can also come in. Mashirita, I think Mashirita, I'm sure that's the name. Thank you very much for joining us here in the show. Thank you very much, guys. And keep a comment coming. He said, "Do you regard the Conference League as a childish trophy?" Not at all. It's a trophy. It's a competition created. Chelsea did not force themselves there. It's the face of Man United that forces Chelsea to be in that position, and they have to play in a competition and win it. So we should even say Chelsea is a very, very good football club that doesn't give nothing away. They don't shy away from trophy like other football clubs like Tottenham Hotspur or maybe Arsenal when it comes to European pedigree. Chelsea will win it when it gets there. You get what I'm saying? When they get there, they'll win it. And it's part of the collection. Now, Chelsea is the only football club that have collected all the European trophies. They've collected everything. How many in this world? Not even Real Madrid. Yeah, UEFA ones. Not even Real Madrid can even stand and say they've won it. You have to be there to win it, and Chelsea was there to win it. You get what I'm saying? Nick said, not childish, but third rated. Absolutely, I agree with that. 100%.
I mean, that is true. That is true. You can't call it childish, but it is quite literally the 3rd rated competition in Europe.
That's where we have the Champions League, the Europa League, then the Conference League, which is made for maybe 4th or 16th. I would say 6th or 17th in most of the European leagues to qualify and then try and win something.
It's to help get some of the smaller nations to get some teams into a European competition, pretty much.
Exactly. So thank you very much, Nick. Thank you very much, Mark Lopez. Big up to you, Mark Lopez. Everyone joining us on the show today. Big up to everyone. Our new followers, new subscribers. Thank you very much. Delap just need a bit of guidance, and boom, our new Hurricane. He has a lot of potentials. At least those 1v1 that Jackson misses, he will really utilize them. Absolutely. Brother, thank you very much. I know we all know he's not a finished article yet, but we know what he can do. Look at the chances that Cole Palmer has created. Over 30 chances in the Premier League alone. If we talk about chances, statistics will tell you. Maybe Stevie can find it for me right now. Statistics will tell you the number of, if you talk about, if Chelsea have to win the Premier League title based on chance created, Chelsea created more chances than anyone in the Premier League, so the title should go to Chelsea.
I think it was any except Liverpool.
Except Liverpool. The first that I had it was Chelsea created the most chances in the Premier League. Absolutely. Imagine if you have a better or top striker like maybe a Gyökeres or a Delap in our team this season. All those misses from Jackson, just like you said, it would have been buried. And lots of them would have gone in the back of the net. With all those chances, we have so many players that are creating chances. Palmer alone, although he's not scoring, he is creating. So we'll see that one. Thank you very much, Mark Lopez, for the comment. I'm gonna finish this one. 2 more to go, and I'll give it to Stephen for him to take over the microphone here in a second. Jackson said Jackson is better than Delap in every aspect of the game. Not really. There's something that you got to know what Jackson does that a lot of Premier League strikers that doesn't even do. And I've had players like ex-players like this guy Troy Deeney, and also what's his name, Darren Bent. They'll tell you the difference between Erling Haaland and Harry Kane and Nicholas Jackson. Jackson is not the 100% complete striker, but then he does things that a football team
link up play.
The make-up play. Playing as a team, Erling Haaland is just standing there. He's not helping with attack. He doesn't know the make-up play. He doesn't know all those things. He's a good finisher, but not a good footballer. Jackson is a good footballer. He can score. He can create chances. All that thing he can do for you. He can help defend when the team needs an extra man in the box. He will be there. Where is Haaland? Haaland is standing there waiting just to play a true ball, and then he finishes. That's all he wants. That is why it will take a long time for Erling Haaland to win a Ballon d'Or, because when they're looking at Ballon d'Or, they're not looking at just the goals and the finishing. They're looking at the flair, how you play, how you integrate yourself into a team before you finish. They want to see all that. That's why Ronaldo, Nazari, Dalima, or whatever, the original Ronaldo, they call him, R9 himself. That is why he was winning the many time, because he had flair. He 1-2. He's the make-up play and all that. Have that in his game. That's also the problem why maybe Vinicius Jr. was not going to win many because of sometimes the attitude and how he plays. You get what I'm saying? All these things can impact the players' chances of winning Ballon d'Or. All right. So we should sign experienced players and stop the 7-year contract. They have to give the young players. Absolutely. Anopa, big up to you, Anopa, man. Big up to you, man. I'm seeing new faces, new voices. I'm giving them the applause. Big up. It says big up to you too, my brother. Hope you're keeping very well wherever you found yourself. He said, I wish we could add another striker to Delap, or at least get a high scoring winger. Steven will come up with some few quotes on that one when you talk about another striker. He will react to some of the comments that are coming in. Nick said, I predict Liverpool will finish below City and Arsenal next season. That's Nick's prediction. We'll come back with that prediction here in a bit. We still need another striker to top striker. A top striker. I hope we get one more. If it only Delap, I will be fuming from him. Nehemiah, there is another was maybe Steve will come in. Ekiteki, yeah, Ekiteki has also been linked, and there is credible sources giving us those information. So do not worry. I'm sure there will be more than Delap coming in into the football club. Maybe Maggie is also going to go the other way to get that deal done. JC, big up to JC, long time, man. JC, say hello, Nee. Welcome back. Absolutely. Thank you, JC. JC said hello, Nee. Welcome back. Thank you, JC. I've been back for a while now. Where have you been, brother? Masharata said between Petrovic, Kepa, Sanchez, who is better and should be given the number one. Well, I've seen Petrovic in the Premier League, and I've seen him even in abroad with France in the French league. So I think that Petrovic did not do nothing wrong. I don't know why we even sent him on loan. I think that he will be the better fit right now. He's got better. He's got much more better. So thank you very much, my brother Mashirita. Also, the great thing about Delap is that at least we can now lump the ball up to him. All right, so loop the ball up to him to finish sometimes on the counter and stuff like that. So we can have different style of play with having Delap in our game. Sel, Badishia, and Gusto. I don't know. I don't think the Badishia had a bad. It was Gusto who had a bad game. It was really Gusto who had a very bad game. But Badishia too hasn't played that many. So yeah, yesterday, you could tell maybe physique was bothering Badishia a little bit. Hello, Steven. Did you go to Poland? Not yet. Not yet.
If I went to Poland, I wouldn't be on this stream right now. I'd be asleep.
Yeah, absolutely. This Chelsea squad won't take us anywhere in the Champions League. You wouldn't know.
Bro,
you wouldn't know.
The window
has changed.
Hasn't even opened.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
All right. I'll let Steven. I know you got a lot. I've been speaking for quite a while now. So you take over wherever you want to react from. You want to start reacting from. Players being linked, and then anything from yesterday's game, you can drop it. I'll let you go for it, Steven.
So before I get on to my point, I'm going to say I don't know how to say this name, but the person whose comment was just up there that said sack Maresca. 1, who do you want to replace him? 2, do you trust the sporting directors to actually get who you want? Yeah, because I guarantee you they wouldn't do it. But anyway, right? Delap got 12 goals for Ipswich this season in the Premier League alone. Yeah. He doesn't have the quality of players that Chelsea have to provide him service. He had only 68 shots in the Premier League. 68 shots in the Premier League this season. 32 of those were on target. So literally just under 50%. It's 47% of his shots were on target. Right? He scored 12 goals. So 12 goals from 47 shots on target. 32 shots on target, yeah? If my maths is correct, that's nearly 38% of his shots on target are actually goals. That's good. If 38% of your shots on target are goals, bro, you should be buzzing with that. And he's got to have better players to create for him. I still want a Gyökeres, and I've said this. I still want someone like a Gyökeres. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think Gyökeres has also played left wing as well. So he could kind of fill in there as well. And you could rotate him. Certain games he'd be striker, certain games he'd be wing, Delap be striker, depending. But that would fill 2 holes. But for me, I want Gyökeres still. I'm not having any issues with Delap. Delap was my second choice. Gyökeres was my first choice. Delap was my second. Purely because Isak isn't a realistic option. If Isak was a realistic option, my top 2 would have been Gyökeres and Isak in no particular order, and then Delap would have been my third choice. But Newcastle got Champions League football, so you're not getting Isak. So that makes Delap second choice for me instead of third. But yeah, for me, I'm happy with it. I mean, look, people can say, oh, you bought a relegation player and this, that, and the other. Yeah. He's a young player who scored with nearly 38% of his shots on target were goals. Like, that's impressive. Like, genuinely, what's that? That's... I'm trying to do the maths in my head. That's about 1 every 4 shots? 1 every 2 shots? No, 1 every 3 or 4 shots, I think.
All right. So whilst you're checking that out, Stephen, we have DJ in the studio with us. DJ, good evening and welcome back to the show. Show again, Blueclouds Media.
Just quickly, it is about 1 goal every like 2.5 shots, if my maths is correct. Yeah, about 1 every 2.5 shots he's scoring. 1 goal every like 2.5 shots, so 2 to 3 shots that are on target, not shots in general. The ones on target.
Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep anymore.
I think he's been kicked, me.
Okay, he's been kicked out. Looks like DJ's having some connection problem. But yeah, I think DJ is back again. Guys, if you're just joining us, a question from our brother here, Masharata. He's asking in the news on our loanees and any new arrivals. After now, there has been some reliable sources linking. Said Chelsea have started, talks with Delap.
It's done. It's done. They're going to do the contract in the next 1 to 2 days.
Yeah. So let's see the guy in our picture right now is done deal. It's done. It's done, just like you see on the thumbnail. Done deal.
He's as done as it can be without the final signature and announcement, pretty much.
Right. Absolutely. So yeah.
To the point that he's already told all other people that were interested in him, which I think the Athletic reported that it was Juventus, AC Milan, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, and Man United. He's told them that Chelsea his preference. He was Man United's number 1 choice for striker, by the way. So we've taken their number 1 choice striker. Hopefully, we'll get someone like Gyökeres too, just to strengthen it.
Exactly. Oh, thank you very much, Stephen G. And big up to all our new followers and subscribers, Napa. And also we have Alvic Victor. Victor, big up to you, Victor. Big up to Victor. Thank you very much. Guys, you can share the video wherever you're watching us from. Remember, this is one of the fastest growing YouTube channel. So be part of it. Be part of the community as we keep growing together and get to know each other very, very well. We have our legend DJ in the studio right now. But before we let DJ come in, let's hear some few let me go over some of the few comments that are in. Victor said, honestly, I don't have an issue with Delap, but I was expecting more experienced player in the position to steer the team forward. We have exceptional young players. What is lacking is experience. Absolutely. And it is true. Experience is the key point here. But we've had one season with this player, and he's a traditional number 9. We don't have. I think we have 2 traditional number 9s in our team. One in the team at this moment, which is Maguire, the Spanish international. But he's been out of the whole season, and he needs more experience. We can't have him alone next season. So Delap has had 1 season in the Premier League, which we can say a little experience. It depends on how you clarify experience. Is he experienced by age or experienced by a number of games and the competition that a player has played in? It depends. That's why I always say, how do you rate your experience? How do you classify? Is it games or age? If you say age, because Caicedo, I would say Enzo Fernandez is very, very young, but he has lots of experience. He's played in the World Cup, emerged as the youngest player in the competition during the last World Cup in Qatar, right? Yeah, Qatar World Cup. He emerged as the youngest player. and he won the World Cup with Argentina. He also won the Copa America with Argentina. So when you talk about experience, he's young, but then very, very experienced. Reece James is also young, but also very experienced. Caicedo also is very experienced. He's got 1 season. I'm sure it's the 1 or 2 seasons with Brighton before he joined Chelsea. He's got 3 seasons now. 3 seasons now with Chelsea. So that is experience. And Adebayo also 26 years old, age, and also very experienced. So let's not forget there are lots of experience in our team, but we don't look at that. We always look at the age to clarify whether they have experience or not. You get what I'm saying, my brother? Let's look at the number of games they've played, not the age. Don't look at the age. If you look at the age is always going to fool you. But these players knows what they're doing. All right, so thank you very much. Keep your comments coming. Can Delap play in the Club World Cup? Absolutely, yes, he can. That's the main reason why. Because
I think I saw a report that said that he wouldn't be there for the start of it. He'd join up after the under-21 Euros. I think I saw.
Oh, okay, probably. Oh,
Under-21 Euros finishes on the 28th of June. So from like the 1st of July, he might be able to play. It depends. Who knows? Things could change in the last few steps of getting this like deal done with him and what we want to do. So who knows?
Thank you very much, guys. I told you can
get Koresh or someone like that.
Yeah, you can have all the answers. Yeah. Your answers. I hope that you're satisfied with your question. DJ will come in here in a bit. Adam, thank you very much for joining us here on the show. He said we need experience in the team. Thank you very much, Adam. Guys, do me a favor, share the link, like, comment, and subscribe. Adam is here. We hope Adam will stay with us forever. Adam said he will play in the Club World Cup. He will play in the Club World Cup. Yes, just like Steven said, he has to join the English national team, I think 21, and when the competition is over, he will fly to America down here to join the team. So we might see a little bit of him in the Club World Cup. Adam said but we need another striker. Yes, Hugo, I'm sure that's the name. Hugo Etiketi has also been linked with Chelsea. So there will be more. There's one name that we're not hearing, and we're not sure that he's going to go to Arsenal Football Club or even Manchester United. United have already signed Acuna, Matthias Acuna, or I think that's the name. Acuna is already there. And also, they're also looking if they can sign Brian Mbeumo from Brighton, Brentford Football Club. And I heard Thomas Frank said every player has a price, and he's looking for 50 million for Brian Mbeumo for him to move to United if they want him. I don't know where they're getting all this money from. I don't know where United, the Ratman himself is getting all this money from. Number of games at big stages. Number of game at big stages from my brother. That's what he's saying. That's what he wants to count. Delap is prone to injury and the recovery rate is very, very poor from Mashrita.
Who's what?
He said Delap. Find out if you have it, Steven.
That's why I wanted to check. I was checking the name.
He says Delap. He's talking about Delap. Recovery is very, very slow.
No, he's not. He's had one injury, and it was last season, 2023-24, knee injury. He missed 16 games whilst he was at Hull. That's the only injury that I can see.
He was at Hull City.
Yeah.
All right. So
your
information is a bit wrong.
Is that one?
Yeah. He hasn't got much injury at all when he was with he's been with Ipswich. When he was with you said Wolves, right? No, Wolves. Hull City. Hull City. So Jesse Kukurela, European champion. Yeah, European champion. All that. There are a lot of experienced players in that team. Thank you very much, JC, for helping out with that. I don't think he's referring to. Anapa is referring to Maserati. I don't think the board will sign Lautaro Martinez because he doesn't suit the model. The age. A big up to Rahul Morales. Big up to Rahul joining us on the show today. Thank you very much, Rahul. Keep it coming, keep it sharing. Keep the link, share that to your Facebook page. Let the people know another wonderful YouTube, Chelsea YouTube. I wouldn't even say YouTube, sports channel is over here. Whichever platform you are, whether Chelsea, YouTube, whether whatever club you are, we're always welcome on this platform. Raul said Nico Jackson future. I don't think he's going anywhere. Maybe DJ will say something else, or Steven will come in with something else. I don't think Nico Jackson is leaving the football club.
There's no guarantee that he stays.
Yeah. As an outsider, the only time I like Chelsea under is what it was under Antonio. Is it Antonio Conte under Conte and Maresca? Is he the manager, right? I think he's talking about the manager himself. So thank you guys. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. Like I said, you don't have to pay a penny for me to read your message, for your comments, for you. Be a member. I think we haven't got a membership thing set up. But yeah, be part of it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And make sure you smash the like button. And
smash the like button.
Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. Exactly. I'm going to move away from the screen a little bit so we can have DJ and Steven talk. Go ahead, Steven.
Just quickly. Because we spoke on it the other day, there's been an update on the Liverpool parade situation.
Yes.
So they've now named the suspect as Paul Doyle, a married 33-year-old who's a local businessman. He injured 79 people. He's been charged with 7 offences. Those 7 offences include 2 counts of unlawful and malicious wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm, 2 counts of unlawful and malicious grievous bodily harm with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. That's confusing. 2 counts of attempted unlawful and malicious grievous bodily harm with intent to cause... It's saying the same thing. Why need they say the same thing 6 times and put 1 count of dangerous driving?
No influence of alcohol or any drugs, under influence of any drugs?
He was under the influence, but it doesn't fall under the charges. It's saying a lot about unlawful and malicious grievous bodily harm and stuff like that.
Okay.
But there's also 1 count of dangerous driving as well.
Okay. All right, Steven, let's hear from DJ. And then we'll come back to, if you have any of the questions down here in the future of Nico Jackson, the future of Sancho you want to react to, you can go for it.
The
DJ.
only thing I've got on Jackson was what I said a second ago. There's no guarantee he stays.
Yeah, right. Okay. DJ all the way in what is it, Poland?
Romania, bruv. Romania.
Yeah. All right, guys.
That's right, man. No way.
Yeah, guys, if you're joining us here, our man himself, DJ Sav is right here with us.
Big up.
Yeah.
Big up, everyone.
Yeah.
Big up. Yeah. Thanks for that. Big up to everyone in the comments, by the way. Smash your like and subscribe. Just want to say one thing first of all if I go into my comments. The Liverpool situation, this is where football comes together. Obviously, for all the families that got hurt in that situation with that lunatic done, I obviously, I just say my condolences out to anyone that got hurt in that.
DJ, bring your thing down a little bit.
Whatever happened then. Can you see me, bruv? Is that better?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Much better. Yeah, you eliminate the ceiling. Now it's much better.
Better. Sorry, bruv. Sorry. Yeah, I just want to say that first of all before I go into my comments. The other thing I just want to say is JC, big up to you. I know he was in here before I came on. I know me and him had a bit of a disagreement in some comments on another stream. I hope he isn't taking that too serious. I hope he's not taking it too far, because as I said, we all agreed to disagree on things. And I hope to God he didn't go off because I came on and he went off, because I didn't think it was as bad as that for him to get off the stream because of that reason. But just want to say big up to JC and everyone there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just on Liam Delap. Obviously, I said it yesterday, didn't I, Nee, that he was going to be probably our signing, and it's going to happen. For me, if he's if he's one of 2 strikers coming in, then that's great, because I don't think we can go with him for the whole season. Next season as our number 9. I don't think he's got the experience just in the Prem, but I don't think he's the guy to take us forward for me, for also Premiership and also for the Champions League as well for next season, for what we want to do next season. So for me, it has to be another experienced player that has to come in there, whether it's Gyökeres for me or Victor Osimhen, as I've mentioned, as my other 2 main strikers. I still heard today that this deal will not affect the Ikikite deal, so it looks like this deal will not mess up that deal. So it looks that we're going to go all out for him, for Ikakite as our striker. Rather than obviously Bucharest, who I was actually happy about this morning, because I don't know if you guys saw this morning, breaking news broke out this morning from the record in Portugal, known outlet saying that we were actually looking at that we opened up talks with Bucharest again. So I was hoping something would be triggering today. We'll be getting him. But listen, on Delap, good signing. Yes, I think he can come and do a good job because obviously he's got the Premiership experience. But but as I said, he's not the guy that we need to take us forward for all of next season. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on that at all. That's just my take anyway.
I think Steve, you want to react first, or you want me to go for it?
Yeah, I saw that as well. I think if I'm not mistaken, they're very hit and miss. But they were also, I believe, first when it comes to being on the Enzo Fernandes deal and also the Asego deal. I just want to add another player that we're apparently looking at as well, and this is fresh reports as well coming out, is Nico Williams is back on the agenda.
Nico Williams is back again. Okay.
Like few minutes by looks of it.
All right, guys, do not forget, we got 30 of you watching live on YouTube. And then anyone watching live on X, thank you very much for doing that. It's very, very good for us seeing more of our viewers tuning in on YouTube. Very, very impressive numbers. 21 watching live on YouTube, and I think about 30 on X. So we're streaming live on 2 platforms at the same time. Whichever platform you find yourself, do not forget Blueclouds Media. You can find that on YouTube. If you're on X, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can find us on X at the same time. So there is I think there's something here to share, right, Steven? You want me to share that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go for this. DJ want to read it, or Steven who wants to take it?
It's they've slightly mistyped it, but yeah, Chelsea are still tracking Gittins and Nico Williams for left wing position. So if we get, we're getting Delap. If we get Gickrash as well, I'm 50-50 on Nico Williams personally. I don't know where you guys stand on Nico Williams. But for me, I'm sort of 50-50 on him. So I wouldn't love it, but I wouldn't hate it. I kind of want to see what the price, because I know he's got a release clause that fluctuates based on like performances and stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I want to see what the price would be before I make like my final conclusion on it. But if you get Delap, you get, say, Gickrash, you get your left wing sorted before the Club World Cup, hopefully you're good left wing. And maybe then you've just got a centre-back and goalkeeper to sort, whether that's before the Club World Cup or during or after it. Then you get our business done early and we're back.
I mean, I've also seen today, surprisingly. I mean, I would have to say one thing on the Nico Williams situation. I actually think he's a good player, but for the price tag they're asking for, I think it's a bit too steep for me. I think he's probably. I think for me, he's just better than Gittins for me. I probably would have him for that reason. Okay. I think Gittins is a good player as well, but I would probably take Nico Williams over him in terms of that, because obviously you got to think about it, because on that left hand side here, he's going to be playing on that left hand side. You've also got Cucurella on that left hand side. So in terms of them actually being, for me, in terms of that, you'd have both of them knowing each other's games already from the Spanish national team. So for me, that's where I look at a situation and say, yeah, for me, Cucurella and Nico Williams does make sense in that way. So I wouldn't say no to Nico Williams in that way. The other thing I surprisingly saw again today, I don't know if you guys want to see it as well. I've also saw today that other news broke today that we're also starting talks with Hato, and I've also seen Braithwaite being mentioned as well today
from Everton.
As two we're looking into as well. And also,
I've seen it.
And also Hato is the other one as well.
Okay. Yeah, very, very interesting.
So it looks like we are trying to get our business done early, I think, for me.
Yeah. Guys, like I said, you're watching us from home on YouTube, on X.
We still need a goalkeeper, though. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Williams out of the two.
Yeah, remember, you can find all the transfer updates on our YouTube shorts, and also our live streams every day. Tune in to Blueclouds Media, 6 p.m. UK time, So if you're in Africa, you should be about around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. within my time that I go live. You're gonna catch all the updates on this platform. So make a point to make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to all updated news we put on this platform. We're giving some updates on Hugo Ekiteke from our brother here, Anapa. Big up to you. Anapa said, it says, I feel like Ekiteke, it will be too expensive to buy. And then Adam said, we are into the Champions League now. Can we get one of the victor that is capable of scoring 20 plus goals a season? One of the victors, whether Victor Gyökeres or maybe a Victor Osimhen. I don't see Chelsea bringing Osimhen because of what we've been reading and hearing about attitude and money issues, and because Osimhen has an issue with if you go back an issue with Napoli, yeah, it's not good for a player. Those things can hinder even hinder you or being away when you want to move to another football club. That could be one of the problems why Chelsea are not really interested in our Nigerian brother Victor Osimhen. But then there are other names there. JC, big up to you, JC. JC said, hello, DJ. All good. Just finished my dinner. But I was listening. I remember we had some discussion, but I cannot remember the topic. So meaning that he doesn't really care about what really went on the other day. All good. Good blood now, no bad blood.
No, I'm good as well. I'm good for that.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Danny joining us here on the show today. Danny, big up to you, Danny. The applause are all going to our new viewers or new subscribers that I've seen. That those are the people that I'm applauding, but anyone else, JC and Nehemiah, they are legends of this platform. I know them already, so they don't need it. And all they need is for me to say their names. It's a Dandy, right? Dandy Deals. Dandy Deals says, I need Victor. Which of the Victor? A Victor Osimhen or a Victor Gyökeres? Let me know in the comments section below.
I'm presuming Gyökeres, it could also be a mistype, so I'm not certain.
Right. So yeah, we're still on it. There's more link between. Let me know, guys. Between Nico Williams and Gittins from Borussia Dortmund and Nico Williams from Atletico Bilbao. Let me know between these two players. And does that mean, DJ? This goes to you, sir. Does it mean that what came up earlier on, Steven shared with me that Sancho is on his way back to Manchester United, and Chelsea have to pay $5 million to United of not triggering the signing him?
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it, I actually thought when he came on yesterday, I thought he made a difference in the game as well yesterday, to be fair to the guy. He scored a vital goal as well. Look, I know people had their ups and downs with Jadon Sancho. I think he actually started pretty well his Chelsea career when he first came into the team. Obviously, like the whole team slumbered afterwards, and he was part of that. But I think that's, but because of where he's come from, and because people were saying it wasn't working at Manchester United, he then obviously went to Dortmund, had an absolutely brilliant loan spell there, and then obviously he's come back to us now. People thinking that he was going to refigurate his same form as he did at Borussia Dortmund. We've not seen that, I'm afraid, from him. And look, I've got no hate towards the guy. I think if we sign him, I'll be happy. If we don't sign him, then we don't sign him. No, I think he's a good player. I just think he needs the right club, the right foundation. I think he needs to be the main player in the team to actually go and show what he can do. And I think if he gets to move back to Dortmund in the summer, I think that would do him and his career the world of good. He's still young. He's still got the world at his feet, and he can still play for England. So anyone think he's going to go to Germany and not play for the England national team, they're wrong. Because I think Harry Kane's doing it, as we can see already from there. So for me, he can come in and do that. I just think he needs to be a player where he needs to go to a club where he's going to be the main man. Because at Chelsea, he's not going to be the main man for me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The whole team thing
guys,
at the end of the day. Obviously, he was saying, Cole.
Sorry, DJ. I thought you were done. I think you keep cutting in and out. So when you freeze, it makes me feel like you were done.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's okay, DJ.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? So
yeah,
it makes me feel like DJ is done. Then he comes back in. All right. So sorry for guys, the viewers and listeners out there. If you're watching live, a little bit of technical hitch over here. So apologize if it doesn't. All his words doesn't flow like it's supposed to. It's one of those things. So apologize for that. And I've seen a message from JC. I'll look into that here in a second. Guys at home, let me know. If you're watching right now, let me know what you guys make of Nico Williams or Jadon Sancho. Would you like Chelsea to keep him or Chelsea to offload him back to Manchester United? And do you think that he's done enough for Chelsea to sign him? Let me know in the comment section below. Napa said that Nico Williams over Gettins all day. A lot of people want Nico Williams over Gettins. He's more technical player. I'll take Nico all day, but I haven't seen much of him this season. Last season he was very, very explosive, but not this season. All right, Delap and Ekiteke is perfect combo, but if we get Victor Gyökeres, happy days. Like we said, we have not hit much of Victor Gyökeres, but don't be surprised that Chelsea have done a few deals that no one ever brought up. There was no rumors, there was no link, there was no report from even the top.
There's been linked to Gyökeres today.
Oh, today, okay. But what I'm trying to say is a few deals that Chelsea have done, like Pedro Neto. No one heard of it until they were done with the deal until they reported it. So maybe they're doing a deal behind the scenes for Gyökeres that no one knows. Yes, sir.
Nee, can I just say something quickly, bro? I don't know if you guys saw today on one of the I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Plettenberg or it might have even been they said that Chelsea were looking at
Plettenberg saying that it doesn't rule out Ekitike by any chance.
That one, bro. No, there was one. I don't know if you saw it, Stephen. Right? If you're not, go onto my Twitter page and you see I've got it X. I've got it X to you guys. I can send it if I have.
I don't know
if you saw today. Haven't you got it, bro? I thought you followed. Okay. If it's on there, mate, I'll what do you call it? But basically, it said there that there's 3 players, and if you noticed underneath, there was a mystery player being mentioned as a mystery one. It was blanked out. No one said who it was, and a mystery. They said. So I'm wondering who that mystery player could be. In one of the reports that was reported on X this morning. That's what I'm thinking. Could it be? I think Gyökeres was on that list. I think it was Ikekite, Delap, Gyökeres, and one other. Now, that whether it's Sesko, whether it's Osimhen, I don't know. Whether it's Jonathan David, I don't know. But there was one player that was mentioned in there. But what came up on the 4th one was a mystery player, a mystery striker, a mystery one. So we still don't know who that one could be. So I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on that.
I'm not sure. I have no idea. But JC, I've seen the images that you share with me, and for that, I've seen it right now. Thank you very much for sharing that images with me. We've won it all from JC, champions of Europe. We've seen all the trophies, the glass one to the Europa, to the Champions League, to everything. You can talk about the Europa collection. Chelsea have it all. No one else in the world. There's no other club in this world that has complete the European trophy set. Chelsea have done it. That's how wonderful this football club is. Thank you very much, JC, sharing this image with me. Here in this, I think we've got just 3 minutes to go. After 1 hour of it, I'm going to drop the link there. Any of you who have that boldness and not being shy, remember this platform will allow you to come on and have your say. Want you guys to be part of our conversation. We'll drop the link there. Click on it if you feel free, if you have time on your side and you want to contribute. We want to get you in there. So thank you very much, everyone, joining us on the platform. The 28 of you watching us live on X and the rest watching us live. On 28 of you watching live on YouTube. Want to say thank you very much and keep sharing our link. Keep sharing our link. Really appreciate everything that you guys are doing. My Chelsea section, big up to you. I hope you are doing very well, my brother. And Data Tech, thank you very much. Data Tech, thank you very much for joining us here on the show. Keep your comments coming and your questions, and we'll react to them if we have to. If you have any question, definitely we'll go. Whether it's a stupid question, it's a nonsense question, we don't regard anything like that. There's nothing like stupid question here. So drop your questions there. If you're okay with our answers or our opinion, that is fine. If not, share yours with us. We'll take it and respect your opinion also. We're just gonna argue on it, but we don't fight. Everyone, you're welcome here. Whether Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, or Cita, empty stadium, no problem. You're welcome here. What is a data tech said Victor. Said Victor. I'm not sure what exactly Victor he's talking about. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. Steven, I think DJ got kicked out, right? All right.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Okay.
It looks like StreamYard wants to be a pain in our backside today.
Okay. Let me add the Delap thing on the screen. I'm sure that's what we are right now, this moment. The Delap. Will this work? No, this is way too small on our screen. Let me find something different layout. Okay, I'll work with this one. We'll work with this. Steven, did you take yours down? I think
no. I'm sharing the athletic article one again.
So yeah, what do you make of it, guys? Still watching. And if you have any question regarding yesterday's victory, you're still welcome to share. We're still reviewing yesterday's victory and also looking into the latest development of transfer news. And we have, guys, you have to remember, if you don't know, there will be 2 transfer windows in this summer. There will be one that will be open
I think the first one opens on Sunday.
Yeah, just coming Sunday. There will be one that will open, especially for the clubs that are going for the World Club competition. Jorginho,
just quick with that though, I think the Premier League have done it that every English club in the Premier League and then the like Championship, League 1, League 2, I think they're all able to do it as well. Which is a bit unfair in my mind because they could still do pre-deals anyway, but it's like they've done it for the Club World Cup. Why should the others get it? Like, it's not our fault we qualified for the Club World Cup and you lot didn't.
Right. So if you're here, another news that is going across your platform or from our platform to you, there will be 2 transfer windows this summer. Also to help benefit those that are going to the World Club competition to help them boost their squad. Jorginho, from what I've heard, Jorginho from Arsenal Football Club, formerly of Chelsea, who joined Arsenal, he's been there for almost about 3 seasons now. Will be joining. I think they're going back to Brazil. Flamengo, right? And he'll be playing in the World Club competition. A lot of teams will be going there. And I'm also hearing something from either Ronaldo wants to join another Saudi Pro League club, or Ronaldo will be moving to a team that he can showcase, also played in the World Club competition. I'm not so sure about that, but I was reading something on that one. So Ronaldo always want to keep his name in the spotlight, still in the newspapers. So more, Naimia, thank you very much for that. All right, Stephen, any more you want to share regarding transfers? I don't have a Tikiti image in the Chelsea uniform, Jesse. I'm looking for it if I can find one. But yeah, time to drop the link. Time to drop the link and let us hear what the viewers and listeners out there want to say. Guys, if you come on and you're okay, want to turn your camera on. Let me see what's going on before I allow you in the studio. If you don't want to turn the camera on, that is fine. But if you want to turn it on, it's all up to you. So the link is being shared out over there. Click on it. Come on the show. Let us know what is in your mind. If you want to react to yesterday's victory, feel free to do that. If you want to react to the latest players being linked to Chelsea, also you can do that. You're welcome to do whatever you want to do regarding if it's football-related topics. Go for it. Besides that, we will still be talking about how your transfer things are going right now. Nico Williams, we've talked about Nico Williams. Let me get that one here. Keep your comments coming. Keep it coming. Is DJ back? No, TJ's not back yet.
No idea. Only you can see it on that part, so
yeah. All right.
Oh, you're joking. Please. Oh, wait, it's Sky Sports, so I'm not concerned. Never mind.
What is it?
Sky Sports reporting that Chelsea in talks with Sancho representatives about a new contract. But the funny thing about Latney is there's a lot of people saying that he's going to go back to United. So it's Sky Sports, pinch of salt. I'm not concerned yet.
Steven, you know why?
From some, it's fine.
You know why I can take that? I can take a lot from that coming from Sky Sports. Look at when Sancho came to Chelsea. Look at the relationship with him and Begdat Ekbali. They were very, very close. You can say that there is some kind of a good relationship between him and Begdat Ekbali. Sitting down out there in the VIP section.
There's actually more noise about him not joining us permanently than there is about him going back. I think he's going back, to be honest. Just feels like he's going back. Yeah, I don't think he's going to join. So, plus, like I said, Sky are the only ones reporting it, so no reason to be concerned. Until others start reporting it, I'm not worried.
Yeah. Chelsea section said his comments are hidden. I don't think your comments are hidden. I went through the comments. Isn't it? Is it hidden on YouTube? I don't think they're hidden on YouTube.
But I can see you placing them up as everyone on stream can. I can see them when I look in the comments through StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't think your comments are hidden. Chelsea section. I can see them right on the screen. I can see how many comments you've put up since the show began. I think you've had 3 comments. This is the first one when you came on and you greeted me. He says, "You forget about me, Nee. It's sad, man. Why do you think I forget about you? It's sad, man. I don't understand it. How I forgot about you. I don't know. How did I forget about you?
Ty, by the way.
Yeah. Ty, how did I forget about you, Ty? I don't know. Can you explain to me how you think I forgot about you? All right, we have a first one in here. We have a caller in here. A big up to you, my good friend, and welcome to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. What do you have in mind, brother? Share with us.
Yeah, boss. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm also doing good.
Great. Nice to have you on the show. What's in your mind, brother?
All right. I think
Big up, mate.
Delap is a good striker. Yeah. But for now, I don't buy the idea. I think we should sign a different striker, like Gyökeres. You see, Gyökeres or Victor Osimhen will be a better striker for Chelsea. And also, I think we need to sell some players like Madueke. Madueke is not a good player. You see, poor decisions. So I think we have to sell Madueke to different teams. I think that one will help Chelsea to sell Madueke and Badiashile and bring the young ones like Estavao and Kendrick Paye. You see, that one will help us, sure. Yeah, that's what I have in mind.
Thank you very much, my brother. How do you pronounce your name? Can you help me out?
Postology.
Yeah. You sound like you're speaking from Ghana, GH, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can tell. Which part of GH are you sounding from? You speaking from?
I'm speaking from Kwawu.
Kwawu. Oh, Kwawu.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, my brother, for joining us here. Absolutely. What I'll say regarding your what you just said is you did talk about good careers. You did talk about Kendrick Pierce. Those young players, some of them will definitely be going on loan. Pierce will not join the team. He'll probably go to Strasbourg, Chelsea's sister team, for much experience or development before if he gets better, he will join the main team. So that's what I would say on that. Postology, thank you very much. God bless you. Tuning in all the time and share a link to any other Facebook platform you have there. Remember, you can join us anytime we go live. All right. Thank you very much for joining us.
Then also I think Madueke should also go on loan because Madueke poor decisions. Poor decisions. Madueke should go on loan at Strasbourg. And let's say, the guy we took from Sporting.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that
Sporting,
one would be better.
Yeah. Stephen, what
Yeah,
would that name be?
took-
The guy from is he Anogo? Is it Anogo, right?
Quenda.
Kwanda.
yeah.
Kwanda.
Yeah, that one is better than Madueke. Madueke, the decision making is very, very poor. Very poor. Very poor. And also, like, he feels proud of himself too much. He don't tag nothing. Like, you see, what a player. This player here, he will never help Chelsea. Seriously. Yeah.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Postology. Thank you very. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it, my
You're
brother.
welcome, boss.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome, boss.
Yeah. We have Pascal, so you can stay there if you want to. Postology, you can stay in there if you want to. But we have a Pascal also joining us here. Pascal, let us know where you're joining us from and how is everyone doing back home, wherever you're speaking from.
Yeah, please confirm you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly. Go ahead, sir.
All right. So, a wonderful show. I think you're doing outstanding. I just subscribed today because when I came on, looked at what was happening, I was quite impressed. And
Thank you.
big up to you. Good stage you've set up as well. I like what I'm seeing, and I think I'll be having more of this going forward. I'm happy to be here. So just to talk about the Delap. Yeah. Just talk about the Delap. I think it has been confirmed by Fabs and Austin. Austin has released the bomber that Delap is confirmed. Though some other things remaining to finalize the deal, but it's like an all done deal. I did said a comment that Delap to Chelsea is wonderful, good for business. It's a perfect business for us. But I'm happy and that Chelsea is also going for a second striker because Delap alone and Jackson can't carry us all through the months of next season. Ekitike will be a perfect choice for me because it gives me this vibe of Drogba and Nelka. You know, you could play both of them together. Ekitike will not have that muscle strength to face the bullying defenders of the Premier League, but Delap can help with that. But he's also good with link-up plays and drawing attention to himself and then releasing strikers that could actually bully their way. But I'm calling from Nigeria. You asked me that. I'm calling from Nigeria. Yeah. So I think Chelsea's in a good place. Looking at wingers like Estevao coming in next season, I can't wait for that guy. I'm so excited. I want that guy. I really want to see what he will do in the Premier League. Although I'm happy that the pressure might not be on him that much because Madueke is still around. It would help him. And he needs all the help and support he could get from other established players. And we have a lot of South American players that will also help him in the team to settle in fast. But he's going to be an exciting talent to see what he brings to the Premier League. So we're in a good place. For Jordan Sancho, I kind of feel pity for him. But I think, to be fair, it's better we pay Man United the £5 million for him to go back to United because I really want to see Man United unsettled. Sorry, I want to see Man United unsettled. Man United is a rival, whether we like it or not. So sending Sancho there, if it's only to unsettle them the more, I want to see that happen. Yeah, because for us, it is going to give us the platform we need to take advantage. Because next season, if we think this season is tough, my brother, next season will be far, far, far harder than what we are seeing this season. We might be talking about top 10 being the best team in Europe. That's how I look at it. So it's exciting. It's exciting.
It is.
Good to be here, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, looking at 16th and 18th, even winning European trophy.
Exactly.
I should tell you how strong the Premier League can be next season.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Really appreciate Pascal for joining us. Speaking live from Nigeria. Nigeria, our Nigerian brothers. And I have another brother here, also from Ghana. Great to go. Hey, can you guys give me an update on yesterday's scoreline? I know Ghana lost. Did Ghana lose yesterday's game?
They did, of course. We're talking about Nigeria.
Niger lost,
They
but
did.
you guys have suffered so much defeat in the hands of Ghana. So it was a good result for Nigeria. I mean, the national
It was a
team.
good result for us because I think we don't only want to win in jollof rice, we want to bring it to the pitch as well.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Ghana and Nigeria jollof rice always in
we
competition.
decided that we should make the Nigerian people to score us because they have suffered. They have suffered. So it was our decision. Yeah.
Interesting. These two nations, when they meet together, it's like an elephant in the ground. Who wins it? So I'm very happy to have these brothers on the stream today. DJ, let me read some few of the comments. I come to DJ and Steven here in a bit. Nehemiah said it seems Sancho is staying in. Check Pies report on X. And also Chelsea section. Big up to
That's
man.
what I was telling you about the Sky Sports one and not to be worried. That's what he's referring to.
Oh, okay. So like Pies quote from Sky Sports, if that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I have a brother here. Big up to you, says J Money. Big up to J Money tuning in, and big up to Pascal and Postology. Everyone joining in here. The claps, the applause goes to you guys for making today's stream a wonderful stream. And always, you guys have to remember, you are welcome to this platform. We don't discriminate. We don't argue on people's opinion. Opinions just like noses. You have your own, others also have theirs. So you're welcome, and always send your comment in as usual. Nizion is the name, and I'm always live with my co-host here, Stephen G, and our big brother legend DJ Saf, as usual, always on this platform. J-Man said the breaking Chelsea are in contact with Jadon Sancho representatives and will like him to stay if they can agree on a contract terms, reported by Sky Sports. So a similar thing that we've always seen. Thank you very much, Nehemiah, and also J Money. Keep it coming. Don't forget to, I always say, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment,
the
and
channel
subscribe
as we keep growing. Also, remember, you can share them on any platform. That will help the channel get to places. So thank you all for making today's show a wonderful show. DJ, do you want to react to any of our brothers that came on?
Yeah, no, it's always great to always get different people coming around here. It's good to get it just shows your show is just is going all around the world, man. People are picking it up, and great speaking to two new people. As I always say, it's always great speaking to different people's views and opinions on a football club that we love, and hearing it from different people is just fantastic. And big up to them for being here, and I hopefully they'll continue to come on the show when they get a chance to, and continue to listen and carry on smashing that like and subscribe button. Anyone that comes on here, mate, because as you said, as a gentleman said earlier on, you're doing an excellent show, bro, and you deserve all the accolades that's happening for you. So long may it continue. And again, big up to Ty in the comments, by the way. I said it already. I know. Big up to you. No one's forgotten about you, bro. Big up to you, man. And
he was on.
Hope you're doing well as well, mate.
He was on. Ty was on when I think I added him to the stream, and then he went off. So I wasn't sure if he's having issues with connection or something. Because when those two gentlemen came on, I saw him too, and I added him on. I was gonna do like one at a time, but Ty is always a family member here, so I didn't have to do that. I just clicked all of them in at the same time, and his connection went off. So maybe when he has a good connection, he might join again. Steven, anything new from you, Steven?
No, nothing new.
All right, so
literally,
like I said,
literally the only stuff that I'm seeing is the stuff that we've already said, that the Delap deal has no impact on a potential deal for Ekitike or any other striker.
Yeah.
Just one thing on Ikakite. I've just saw that terms have actually been agreed with him, Ikakite. So it looks like that deal's moving quite fast. I just saw a little thing come up to me. It just something came up to me. It just said terms have been agreed for him. Terms have been agreed. So I don't know.
Who's
I've got to go check. I've got to, without looking at it. Someone sent it to me via. I've got to check that person out who sent it to me. But it's just sent to me now via DM. He just said to me that terms have now been agreed with Ikakite. I've got to go double check that. I don't know how true that is. Maybe it could be just someone just seeing something and they've just gone and said, yeah, terms. I don't believe it until I see it. So I've not seen any tweet on it, and mind you, I've not been checking on X last couple of
I've not
minutes
seen
or so. So I
anything.
don't know what's going on. So, well, listen, if that was to be broken tonight as well, mate. I mean, come on, we are moving quick in this window, mate. Which means if that was to be the case, that means we're not going to be seeing Gyökeres at Chelsea, because there's no way they're going to get Ikakite, Delap, and also Gyökeres for this team. No way. I'll be shocked unless you're going to play one of them as a wide winger. Huh?
Sad
bro?
times if we aren't in Gyökeres.
I know,
Cool.
mate. I know. I'll be gutting. I'll be gutting. Unless he's going to play Ikakite as that wide player, Stephen. Imagine that. And then he brings in Gyökeres as well, bro.
Gyökeres has done that as well. So
Is 80 million still asking price on Ekitike?
It seems to be that way, but they can
last
easily,
we
you know
heard
what?
it was about that, yeah.
About that. It is about that. But you know how they can sweeten that deal out? Send Mark Guehi on loan down there, or use him as part of the deal. Because
They want
they
him-
do with another
if-
striker.
If we want him.
But the Delap one's a release clause and it doesn't change anything.
No.
So you
That's
can
the 30 million release
you can
clause.
use McGee on a different deal,
That's what I
and then
said.
just
So they
pay the
get-
release
yeah.
clause on what do you call it, Delap.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. You can use Ikakite's deal, get him cheaper, and send what's his name the other way, Mark Guehi the other way.
Okay.
We might get him cheaper if he's the one that we really want. I mean, obviously for me, Gyökeres is the one for me. I mean, I've said it all. I think him and Osterman have been my first two choices all along this window. I've said it all along, and I'll continue to say these two players.
Victor Osterman
So, yeah.
can get lost.
Yeah, for you that
I
is.
mean-
I know what Stephen said. I guess
that
for
makes
you,
it-
yeah.
Hey,
he's
at
a-
least I'm honest. At least I'm honest.
Yeah, at least you're honest, bro. I like that. It's good.
Oh,
But if he was to turn up, I somehow know that if he was to be the one that we sign, I cannot see many Chelsea fans complaining about that signing if we end up getting
Which
Victor
one?
Osimhen. If we end up getting
Osimhen.
Victor Osimhen, say, I can't see Chelsea fans complaining. Let's put it that way.
no, they won't.
I'll
They
complain.
wouldn't. I will complain. I will complain for a little bit if we're gonna have Nicholas Jackson also as a striker. If Jackson is being pushed to play as a left wing, then I'm fine with that. Then they can bring in Victor Osimhen, because I can't afford to see both my first and a second striker going to the African Cup of Nations at the same time. That can put the team into big trouble. You get what I'm saying? It means that your number one striker and your second striker are leaving to African Cup of Nations. But if Jackson is being put on the left-hand side, there will be competition. We know definitely you're going to have other players coming in. Estavio. If you need Estavio to be on the left-hand side, you can push him there.
Yeah.
One way or the other. You can put Estavio in the middle. He plays as a 10. Estavio can play on the right-hand side. That's where he plays at Brazil right now on the right-hand side. You can put Cole Palmer in the middle or on the right-hand side. So we have many options as at the wing side.
Yeah.
Pedro Neto is still there.
I'll be honest with you, Nee. If we end up signing
Listen.
Victor Osimhen, I think they're going to sell Jackson. I'll be real. I think Jackson will be sold. There's no way
If
they're
we
going to
get
keep
any
both in.
second striker, they'll sell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope
Because how
it
you
doesn't
gonna
happen.
keep 3 strikers happy? You can't. It's not possible.
Steven, you have Champions League next season. You have a Premier League next season. You
Yeah,
have
but
FA Cup. You have all these.
Say you get Gyökeres, yeah? How are you keeping Delap, Jackson, and Gyökeres all happy? You can't. It's impossible. There's
Like
no
I
way
said,
to do it.
maybe playing Jackson as a winger, converting, taking
But will
back to where he
Jackson
used to
want
play.
do that? But
If
will he
Jackson
want
wants to do that,
That's
yeah.
the next-
He should
I
understand that
question
if
it.
he wants to
I
stay at the
don't
football
know,
club.
man.
It's a big problem. It's
I
a
don't
big
know with
situation
Jackson
that
anymore.
you don't want Jackson.
It's not. I don't want him. I said I don't know with him anymore. I don't know
Okay.
what he's thinking anymore because this guy is just weird.
Guys, let's see if you can get 30 likes before we end the stream. Let's see if we can get we are 20 right now, so we got 10 more likes to go. Let's see if we can get that 10 more likes to get 30 likes before the stream comes on end. We are with Dean. Let me see where we are right now. We've been streaming for an hour 24 minutes. Maybe we can finish up. I don't know how much we have left. If we can wrap up within the 2-hour mark, depending on how much news that come in whilst we're still live, and see if we can leave the stream with the 30 likes. Guys, let me make it happen.
Yeah.
Do what, Mr. Steven? Yes, sir.
I've not seen anything come out for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where that's come from. That I've got to go and check that out myself, before anything. But listen, listen, bro, I'm gonna leave you guys. Yeah, I've got to go out. We're gonna go out briefly. We're gonna go out. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, mate. Since I've been out and about in Romania today, the amount of congratulations we've got over the Chelsea win has been unbelievable, mate. So let's see if I can get some more of it today. Yeah, well, the congratulations from all of them here, because quite a lot of them are actually. Some of them actually, a lot of them are Chelsea fans here. I mean, the program I was watching last night, where I was actually watching the game last night. The actual program I had it on, I think it's called something Tail Sport. They were all rooting for Chelsea. The whole lot of them were on that thing. So they seem to be quite, what do you call it? I think maybe because of the old Mutu and Dan Petrescu connections here, because obviously they were massive plays for us, especially Dan Petrescu. Let's go and see what happens now. So I've got quite a lot of it today, man. Going out and about today. The Chelsea, congratulations. It's nice to actually get that. And be noticed that your team has actually done something, because people are obviously know the situation. It's great. Yeah, mate. It's not. But listen, guys, it's always love and peace to both of you. Right? I'm gonna go and make tracks. If you guys are still on by the time I come back, I'll come back on again. If not, when are you next streaming again, guys?
Tomorrow we'll be here. We'll be here tomorrow.
I'll be here. If it's normal time, I'll jump back on for you guys. I'll jump back on. Obviously, it's 2 hours ahead for me here, so I'll jump on from here. So while it's 5 o'clock there, it's about 7 o'clock here when you guys start your show. All right.
Okay.
But listen, everyone in the comments, smash the like and subscribe to everyone. Big up to everyone in the comments. Smash the like and subscribe. And to you guys as well, love and peace. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Yeah. Take care.
Yes, DJ.
Peace out.
Take care.
Peace out. Peace, guys.
All right, guys. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be reviewing the season, and want to hear from you. Want to know how you rate season I think in the rate of 10. Where do you rate Chelsea's season? Who were they better than Arsenal? Were they better than Tottenham? Were they better than would I say Manchester City? City left finished the season without a trophy. Chelsea finished the season with a trophy. Don't look at the Premier League alone and justify a team. You have to look at the season in the whole. If you look at the season in the whole, it means that you're looking at the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and then whatever competition that the team found himself. If Tottenham Hotspur's the season is better than Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur's season is better than Arsenal, although they both finished the season without a trophy. No, Tottenham Hotspur finished the season with a trophy. Arsenal finished with the Champions League spot, going to Europe, but they did not win the trophy. But Tottenham Hotspur also got Champions League. You get me? European competition, and they won a trophy. So Tottenham has a better season than Arsenal. So these are the things that we will be looking at in tomorrow's live stream. We're looking at Chelsea's season and how good they've been, and where do we rate Enzo Maresca? Do we want to see more of Enzo Maresca in this season? Definitely he's staying, but I want to know the fans' point of view, whether Maresca should be leading the team next season or they would like a different manager, although he has done what they've done this season with Chelsea. So keep your comment coming, keep your question coming. Also, we have sent the link. The link is right there for today's stream. I want to hear more of you guys coming on. So jump on. We still got some few minutes to wrap up here. I want to hear from you. Make it a point to click on the link. If you want to turn your camera on, that's up to you. If you don't want to, it's all up to you. But let me know down here if you want to or not to. Then you join the stream, and then we'll hear from you. Your opinion, your views are very, very important to us. Your questions are also very, very important to us here. JC with some comment here. JC, big up to Mount like JC. JC said Chelsea can choose if they want to play in the Europa League or in the Champions League next season. Can they? I need more clarification on this. Steven, you are aware of that?
We spoke about this We've spoke about this already.
I forgot
Chelsea
about it.
can, but we know they're going to choose Champions League for obvious reasons.
Over the League Cup,
Over the Europa League.
Oh,
Because we won the Conference League, which gets you a place in the Europa League, but we finished top 5 this season, but we actually finished 4th, which gets you a Champions League place. Chelsea would therefore,
yeah.
according to UEFA rules, apparently be able to choose which competition they're in. But obviously, Chelsea is Chelsea; they're going to choose Champions League football. But apparently, that rule is in place. That rule is in place so that apparently, say a club from a smaller nation was to win the Conference League, but they got Champions League spot through their league position. If it's, say, someone from, I don't know, Greece or something like that, I don't think Greece have a guaranteed league phase place, if I'm not mistaken. So unless you're like Olympiacos, you might choose to go for, say, the Europa League spot by winning the Conference League. Because if you go through qualifiers, there's no guarantee of a league spot, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd have to double check which countries have a lock-in spot and which ones don't. But essentially, smaller nations, if they win the Conference League but qualify for Champions League qualifying rounds, if they win the Conference League, they're getting a guaranteed league phase spot in the Europa League.
Okay.
But their league might not have an automatic Champions League place, so they might have to go through qualifiers for that. So they'd probably choose the Europa League spot because they're guaranteed to be in the main competition for that.
One more question I'm going to ask you before. That makes a lot of sense. When the way I read it from JC, I felt like I have no idea of it, but I do. Like I said, Chelsea winning the Conference League give them an automatic spot in the Europa League, and then also they have also qualified, cement that spot in the Champions League phase already. So they choose between which one they want. So does it mean that they have to push somebody else to into the Europa League competition because they've qualified in the Champions League? Does it mean that
it goes to one of the lower nations, if I'm not mistaken?
Okay, so we don't have too many English teams in that competition. Is that what I mean? Because we already got the number of teams to represent in the Europa League competition from England already.
5 in the Champions League, 2 in the Europa League, and 1 in the Conference League.
1 in the Conference League. So does it mean we're gonna have 2 in the Conference League?
No, 1 in the Conference League. 1 in the Conference.
It would be nice if they could make 2, because Chelsea have had 2 spots right now. 2 spots. They've already qualified for.
But it'll go to a nation that's lower ranked or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Very interesting. Thank you very much for that knowledge. And also, JC, thank you very much for sharing that with us. So, JC, I want to know from you guys, is this Chelsea's fault or Chelsea's fault to find themselves in the in the Conference League competition and to win it? Is it their fault? I want to know, Steven, we said this. Is it their fault? Because it looks like a lot of people are very salty on Chelsea winning this competition. They don't give a dog crap about
it was
Chelsea.
I think it was Miguel Delaney on Sky, wasn't it? He said about the nation, if you're like a top 3 or top 5 nation, you shouldn't get a Conference League spot. What about let's take England for example. What about Nottingham Forest, Brentford, Brighton, West Ham, all these teams? Because you're not always going to get one of the traditional big 6 clubs in the Conference League. So why should the other clubs from England miss out? Also, the other point is that Conference League place, is for the Carabao Cup winner. So it only goes to league position if the Carabao Cup winner hasn't qualified for Europe as it is. So say in the next few years, you get, say, I don't know, a Blackburn versus, take your pick of teams. Say you get a Blackburn versus Luton final, and both are in the Championship, for example, yeah?
Yes, sir.
One of those teams has got to be in a Conference League. It won't be a Premier League team. I mean, depending if they get promoted or not, of course. But on the off chance that a Championship team wins it, then the Championship team's got to be in it and not one of the big teams. So you're going, just because of you've had Tottenham in it year 1 and Chelsea in it year 4, you should strip it from those countries and give it to other people. Well, what about West Ham, who did win it? What about Aston Villa, who used it last year? Like, What about those teams? Do they not matter?
They do. They do.
Should they not get an opportunity? Because if you take that Conference League place away, then England gets, traditionally, it would be 6 European spots, because you'd have 2 for the Europa and 4 for the Premier League. Unless we have a situation where England get the bonus place, in which case you'd have 7 teams in Europe, 5 in the Champions League, 2 in the Europa League. But why should you be able to say, why don't you let it just go to lower nations and stuff, just because of a couple of times you've had Tottenham and Chelsea in it? Well, Tottenham or Chelsea in it. But the other 2 times it's West Ham and Villa. Why should they miss out? Put it this way, Nee. If we go on the basis that, let's say, one of your top 5 clubs wins the FA Cup and one of the top 5 clubs wins the Carabao Cup, yeah?
Yeah.
That means that you'd have, let's do it, firstly, if England doesn't get the bonus place, you'd have 4 teams in the Champions League, from league position, and 5th and 6th would be Europa League, and then 7th place would be Conference League. Even if you factor in and say, okay, let's, for the purpose of this exercise, assume that the top 6 are all your traditional big 6 teams, your Liverpool's, Man City's, Arsenal's, Chelsea's, Tottenham's. Who am I missing? Man United.
Man United.
Yeah. Let's assume the top
maybe
6
Villa.
in the
maybe
league.
Villa.
No, that's the traditional big 6. Man U, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Liverpool. So let's assume the top 6 in the league table are the big 6 clubs, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That would mean that the 7th place one that goes to Conference League club could go to anyone like a Villa, a Brentford, a Brighton, a Newcastle, a Fulham, a West Ham. Take a pick, basically, other than those names that I mentioned of the big 6.
Yeah.
But if you say, you can't get a Conference League place, you'd only have 4 Champions League and 2 Europa League, right? Except from if it was a bonus place one. So at that point, you would only have, for the sake of this exercise, the traditional big 6 clubs. So somebody misses out, which isn't fair at all, because, Tottenham were in it one year, Chelsea were in it another year. So let's just go, we'll strip the big, 3, 4, 5 nations of their Conference League place. Well, no, because in France, obviously you've got PSG, they always get Champions League. Monaco, Lille, Lyon, and then take your pick of whoever else. But they're like the main teams are PSG, Monaco, Lyon, and Lille, arguably, yeah? Like PSG, Monaco, Lille, Lyon. Like the 4 main teams you think of, yeah?
Yeah.
They get 4 Champions League places. But 3 of them are automatic, and 1 of them is in qualifiers, if I'm not mistaken. Spain, your main teams are Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona. Yeah? In Germany, your main teams are Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, and then now Leverkusen. Yeah? It's not England's fault that the English league is so strong.
No.
But all other leagues, you have 2, 3, maybe 4 teams. In England, you have 6. That's not England's fault. as in 6 teams that you make the argument are always fighting for those Champions League spots for the most part, other than the odd down year like Chelsea had the last couple of years and stuff like that. But I just wanted to quickly point out what the lady said and why he's so wrong.
Right. We have JC joining us here for joining us here for a bit to, inject some of discussion, get into the discussion. And JC, welcome. A bit before JC come in, let me welcome my sister. Big up to I123, love you forever. Big up to you, I123, love you forever. I hope you're doing very well. So look, what did I do? I changed my voice. No way. Sorry about that. I'm messing around. I123, love you forever. The queen of the channel is in the house, in the building. She's the big up to Zion and Steven and everyone in the chat. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us here, guys. Don't forget, we're still few numbers away to our 30 likes. Let's do it. We can do it. We think we got 19 or 20, one of them. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get 30 likes before the stream come to an end. But JC is in the building with us here. Welcome back to the show, JC. It's been a while.
Hi, hello. Yeah,
hello.
It's been while. You've been out as well. Like, I think,
I travel for a bit for a project, and I'm back.
Yeah. Okay. Great. No, I've been busy as well. So
okay.
Yeah, and catching up now. Enjoyed yesterday's game. Yeah, it was a very nice game yesterday.
Yeah,
thoroughly enjoyed it. Like,
take us through it. What did you see? And before you take us through the happiest side of the game, the second half, tell us through what was going through your mind when you're behind your huge television set, watching Malo Gusto, the defense, the midfield that was not connecting, wasn't clinking, and Enzo Marascas standing by the touchline, throwing his hands left and right and center. What was going through your mind?
You're calm, huh? I was calm. I was also like on Louis chat.
Yeah.
And I was writing in chat as well, like, calm, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I saw something like I was pretty confident already from say minute 15, 20. Like after the first concern, like was when they missed an opportunity to score the second goal. And then after that, like missed opportunity, it was all Chelsea. Because what's this Pellegrini came up with a good. I mean, he had done some homework. Same to like he has been watching like what other teams do with Chelsea, and like he just packed our midfield and high pressed our team with the big intensity. And our midfield simply didn't have time, and we started like as always, like for 15 minutes trying to figure out what the other team is doing and like what is going on. And actually I was like, okay, it looks like we are starting to play like Real Madrid, they will see, look what's going on first half, like they will start to figure it out, pick up the pieces, and then last 30 minutes they will destroy you. So I thought like this is becoming a habit of sorts. And when they didn't score their second goal, after that, okay, there was a little bit of concern, like this cannot go on for long. But then already, like after that, like Chelsea started adapting their midfield. We were losing all the second balls. That's also I mentioned in the chat, and I don't blame Gusto entirely for the error. I mean, we play like that through the lines for quick turnovers and attacking the spaces behind high lines, and we invite the press. But the thing was like if we were losing second balls, so how do you blame Gusto for making an effort to make a pass through the lines? I mean, it's partly like you have to anticipate, you can say, to Gusto, but then also like it's up to the other midfielders to make sure to be more active, more aggressive. Like when you're receiving a pass, don't lose the ball. and it was going on for like first 15 minutes, like for like they were all over us, on all over our midfield, and we were losing constantly second balls. But we, I mean, that same thing happened again against
Yeah.
Newcastle. The same thing happened again. Manchester United, the teams, they try to press us, nick a goal, and then try to defend because they know we will kill them over a longer period, and they cannot sustain this press. So I'm thinking, like, are we considered like Real Madrid technical players now, or what? I mean, the way like last 3 4 games I've seen the teams come, they really jam pack everything in first 15 minutes, try to nick a goal, and then try to sit back.
Okay.
Although fair play, they started sitting back only towards the last 5 minutes, because when they didn't score the second goal, and I could say, okay, I mean, we are not fighting that well, but okay, their intensity was dropping. We were not losing second balls, and Chelsea also adapted. I mean, they were going more not through the middle, but through the wings. We were already, Enzo was moving towards little bit left, and Palmer moving towards little bit right, trying to go through the the sidelines through that,
Yeah.
moving the ball up.
Mhm.
So that was like kind of maybe instinctive, like less risky, not to lose the ball, just like ball lost in case of Gusto pass. But it was, I mean, I don't blame Gusto entirely for that. I mean, and Gusto also, like if you are in a final and if you lose a goal, and that Maresca said after the game as well, like he changed Gusto not because of the error or start of the play. He changed, like he was mentally affected by that. He was feeling, and he had lost a little bit of confidence, like I cannot make more mistakes, because also on social media and everywhere people criticize him a lot. So he said the reason why he changed Gusto was like, okay, he was mentally affected with that. So I had to bring on Reece James, but otherwise, like, okay, the adjustment. And then I heard somewhere, they asked the Cole Palmer also, in the presser, like what did Maresca tell you guys in the halftime? What did he say that he changed? He said nothing serious. Just said this is final. We cannot continue to lose second balls like that. And
Yeah.
and the game changed after that. I mean, like they dropped off. They the moment they conceded one goal, and eventually, I expected us to score at least one goal, the way we were playing. And the moment they conceded, they just disintegrated. I mean, like the confidence was gone, the legs were gone, and we were like, okay, let's play now. And we had more energy, and we had a
Yeah.
lot in the tanks, so the quality was clearly visible.
I
Now I
was
do not know, is this a regular,
Yeah.
because thing, because against Newcastle again we started like they went gung ho, everything on top of us, but then towards the second half already, with 10 men we were dominating. With United again we bossed them, started slow but like gradually grew in the game. Then what else? Which else game? Against Nottingham Forest, we were playing like their game. Actually, we said, okay, we will sit back and see what you can do. Show us something, and you need to score. But that was different tactics.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed like this
Would you-
kind of games because this is something reminding me of like also brains and football brains and the way we are adapting and playing and all. So I enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed last night's game.
Yeah. I was in the same. I think I was in the same mood when we went down one. I didn't panic. I felt like the physical nature of the Premier League, what the Premier League says, will give the advantage to these players to overcome them in the 70th minute. Uh, Luckily, the changes that was being made, which of all the
Yeah.
changes, I wouldn't say maybe the James changes alone was more effective, but all the changes were very, very effective. But James really controlled. You could tell that the midfield were a bit scared of how, because the right channel where Gusto was, that was where the goal came through. And I think that either Chaloba and him did not do well trying to cover up or trying to protect the ball from going through when they kick it. They were all like scared of the ball. I've seen JT. I've seen Gary Cahill. They will throw themselves to block every ball that is going through to the goalkeeper side. They will throw themselves, but these guys were just standing there and turn their body. The ball went through without focusing on the ball. But the change, Reece James, introduction, that changed the whole thing. He controlled the back very well, and we saw some good passes. I think the Enzo Fernandez goal was a Reece James assist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was a Reece
But
James
also,
assist.
like, they were keeping high line even when they were defending deep. It was kind of like not in the right in the front of the goal, but like where the box starts. There they would stand and like try to. So there were a lot of like lobbing balls also. Then we were overloading the wings, and technically like sound, physically more strong. We were all over them in the second half. As the long game progressed, we became more and more and more dominant there.
Yeah.
So it was enjoyable game, like, and always comeback win is always sweet,
Yeah. Lovely. Thank you very much, JC. Before we wrap up, JC, I want to hear the last word from you. Nehemiah said Arsenal left the race. They left the race for Gyökeres. I don't think they have the money for it.
Yeah, Nee, I've just come back and I've just sent it to you. Romano's just tweeted, understand Arsenal started moving initial concrete talks for Benjamin Sesko deal. Always been high on recruitment team management. Mikel Arteta lists with attempts to get deal done rejected by Leipzig in May 2024 and in January. Now Sesko will leave Arsenal on it. So it looks like the Gyökeres door is opening slightly. I called this would happen. I've been saying to you it looks like Arsenal will go Sesko. I've been saying this.
Yeah. JC, what do you make of these new links to Chelsea? Striker Hugo Ekitike, and also Gyökeres, something like that, and also Delap. We all know he is a blue already.
Yeah. Now I am hearing like they want to have two strikers. If they bring in two strikers, then Jackson might be a little bit like feeling uneasy there. But like the Delap signing is very good. Like he's a good player. And he has played with Palmer in the past. He's played with Lavia, I suppose, as well. He was in the City Academy. He has played under our coach, so that's a good signing. And then Gio probably right now is the only one who heads the ball properly out of our strikers. But then this signing also gives us puts us in a position like we are not really in a desperate situation. Like if they don't go down on price, then it's not like Chelsea have to buy.
Okay.
And same with so if there are any negotiations with Osimhen or somewhere, like we are not in a we are not totally without a striker. So not only is a good player, but he also is we have already made some improvements to the squad. So it's not a desperate situation. So for me right now is like look at the winger, and they already are starting to speak with Sancho. I think Sancho is grown over the season. As the season has developed, he has improved a little bit slow, but little bit he's improving, and he is a vital player. If we have to break down low blocks, then he comes. He has a role to play there, because then Noni, for example, has been 2 years, and that should be at least the minimum time frame given to any player to prove himself. And I think Noni has improved, but has he improved so much that he has cemented his place? No, I don't think so. So that's the problem. And if they bring in Rodrigo, and then we have Estevao Willian coming, so those two Brazilians with Santos, I'm happy. If they now bring in only Rodrigo, I'm fine with that as well. But if they bring in Gyökeres and Rodrigo, fantastic.
But you think the Rodrigo deal will work? You think it's gonna? We haven't had much since 2 weeks ago when the Rodrigo deal broke out. Like Chelsea will fancy a move
I'm
for
surprised because
Rodrigo.
I'm surprised because Rodrigo, all these conversations stopped, because they changed the manager, and then this Javi, he was said like he had a talk with him and like he was in the plans or something.
Yeah.
So how again these things start? So I really do not know how credible these rumors are, but like everybody is reporting this, so this is kind of strange. But then again, like what I hear, Rodrigo is a left winger, and
Yeah.
he will always be the third choice winger there or the forward there after Mbappe and the other Brazilian guy. I keep forgetting his name. So left wing,
Vinny Jr.
Vinicius.
Vinny Jr.
Vinicius Junior, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not overtaking them. They. It's not only about football. It's about the team's
Yeah.
mechanics and like how the team is built and the important role those two players have in the locker rooms and all. And Rodriguez looks to me like more like a Pedro, who gives a lot, but like he's appreciated, but he's not like the like come on, like he's not gonna start over Messi or something like that. No? But if he's a left winger, and in Chelsea we need a left winger, that's a place he can really come in, and straight away day one he's the starter. So that might be attractive, but let us see. Let us see. So I
Let
will
us.
be happy if we only have Delap and Rodrigo.
Yeah.
But if we can get one more striker, fantastic.
Okay.
And if you look at goalkeepers and other stuff, we can have this conversation for some other day maybe. But now
Smash the like
when,
button.
when the season is over,
Like,
now we
comment,
can
and
have a discussion
subscribe.
about goalkeepers and the other squads as well.
Yeah.
But I think, judging by the last season, our problems have been the goals. We need more goals.
Okay, exactly. Thank you very much. And there was we get one more from you regarding Jadon Sancho. Some few reports. There's been so many rumors that Chelsea are willing to send Jadon Sancho back to Man United. A fee of $5 million will be paid to United. And also another report came in a few hours ago. I wouldn't say hours, few minutes ago from Sky Sports regarding Jadon Sancho is in talk with Chelsea to give him in the contracts and stuff like that. Would you say Jadon has done enough for Chelsea to sign him permanently?
I will put it in 3-4 points. Not take a little bit longer for him to be sent back, and Chelsea paying 5 million. He had to be very very like disappointing if we want to send him back and even pay money for that, because his purchase price is not that big.
Smash that
And
like button.
but he was not like that, and he was regularly starting. So that proves, at least showed to me, like the manager had more trust in him as well, because he kept switching the players, and Sancho kept on playing and playing a little bit better. Then if Chelsea and the directors go for a player,
Yeah.
and the player is total flop, it does not reflect very well on those directors as well. And I don't think Sancho was a total flop, because the directors have brains if they are going and taking Sancho, because that's taking one place of the squad. Why are you gonna bring on a total idiot or bad player? So he is not that bad player. And if you look at the circumstances, like when you have a reasonably good player with a higher ceiling,
Yeah.
yet not had enough chances to prove his worth, then you give him, because like Noni has had 2.5 years, this brother has had 5 months. So my anticipation is he's going to stay.
Okay. Stephen, you agree with I mean, that's his opinion. I feel like from what he's gathering, Sancho might stay.
I
To me,
don't think he is. It's a report from Sky. I don't
Yeah.
trust Sky as far as I can from. Yeah, I've said it before. The only time I find Sky reliable is deadline day, because they have people at the training grounds or the stadiums, so they'd actually see who's coming and who's going. Other than that, I don't really trust them until others back up what they're reporting. And they're the only ones I've seen report that Sancho's staying, and I've seen multiple saying Sancho's going.
All right, come on, guys. Guys, we are about 7 likes away from 30 likes. All the what I say for the number of time we've been here. We're hoping that we could get 30 likes before we bring the stream to an end. We are just 7 likes away. So if you're watching live, you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked it yet, what are you waiting for? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't liked it, don't forget. I know sometimes we're human, we do forget it. So if you haven't, just drop it. Drop a like on it. It will help the channel go a long way. And also, if you have a chance to share it, make sure you share it on your Facebook page or any other page that you have Chelsea community or football fanatics that will join and have your say. Don't forget, the link is right there. We pin the link for everyone to come on and also share their views and thoughts. I want to say thank you all that voted in today's poll. We have 94 votes in all. The show has been running for almost about 2 hours now. We've done an hour 59 minutes running of live show right now, and we have 28% of the people. The question was on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about Delap potentially joining Chelsea? And one, I think 1 to 3 people, rating. We got 27 of them that believe that 27, and then we have 37. So the majority of the votes went to 37, who said that they are actually cautiously optimistic that 4 to 6 is the average vote on how excited people are seeing Leo Delap joining Chelsea. So yeah, I'm also happy. I'm happy, not over excited, overjoyed, but he is better than Nico Jackson. All those nightmares, chances creation, and Jackson can't finish. We're sure that this typical number 9 could be the guy to, if you look at the statistics that Steven even provided to us earlier on, shows you he's playing the lower. I wouldn't say with the low, would I say quality? The players that he plays with don't have that much quality that Chelsea players have.
About it,
so
Nia,
creating
the level of quality of the creators and Ipswich team as a whole isn't even close to what Chelsea have.
Right.
Like, with no disrespect meant to Ipswich, that is just unfortunately for them, and I'm sure they'd understand this, the reality that he's got to be playing with better players at Chelsea. So people are looking, going, oh, but he got 12 goals. Yeah, context. He got 12 goals in the Premier League for Ipswich, who don't really have many good creators. You come to Chelsea, you look at the amount of chances that Palmer alone creates, yeah, then that's all I'm saying. The chance Palmer creates alone, he'd have loads of shots that he'd be letting go.
Yeah. A big up to Rabba Taha. Rabba Taha, big up to you. He said that Captain Steve, a big up Chelsea. How happy am I now to go, Steve? I think that there's a typo error over there. It didn't come out very well. From Rabba, big up to you. I think I'm trying to understand what he's saying. Big up to Steve, and then I'm not so sure. The last one says Stevie's name also there, so I'm not so sure of it. But Rabba, big up to you, man. Like Rabba Taha joining us here on the show. In the comment section. Nehemiah, what's Nehemiah saying? He says that we're looking at another striker according to Fab. Yes, the striker is Vitor Gyökeres. I'll tell you.
Romano keeps hitting the Ekatike, but it's interesting that there's not much noise around Gyökeres to any club, right? I wonder why there's not any noise around Gyökeres going to a specific club, yet it's pretty clear he's leaving. I don't see him going to Man United because of, reasons to do with financial fair play. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So who's really left there? Juventus wouldn't be able to afford it if they're in for him. I don't know if they are or not. But I'm just doing that based on the fact that Juventus and AC Milan were also in for Liam Delap. So I don't see how them as Italian clubs can afford Victor Gyökeres when they struggle to pay fees of like 30, 40 million at times. So Don't see it being Man U. Man City don't need a forward. Arsenal going for Benjamin Sesko. By deduction, it leaves to me just one name.
What's the name?
Unless Liverpool suddenly come out of nowhere, it leaves one name, which would be Chelsea.
Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Yeah. JC, what do you think? Let's get last from JC that we can wrap up. We'll be back again. We'll be back again tomorrow same time, 5 to 6 p.m. UK time to bring you the latest news on Chelsea transfer news and also any other news that is related to sports in the Premier League. And we will bring him to you. Liverpool at this moment. Liverpool. For now, I know they've done a deal with what's his name again? The RB Leipzig right back. Is it right winger or right back? Jonathan. No,
he's fullback.
Yeah, fullback. Yeah, I forgot his name.
Frimpong. Is it Frimpong?
Yeah, Jeremy Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. Yeah, and then I've heard they want Zumamendi, also Liverpool.
No, Arsenal are getting Zumamendi.
Arsenal has got him.
Zumamendi. Can Liverpool afford foreign vet? Can they afford him?
Liverpool looking to do the deal, aren't they?
Yeah, over 300 million. Over 300, nothing less than 300.
No, but that's including stuff like
300,000.
wages and agent fees and signing fees and stuff like that.
Yeah. Over 300 wages, Stephen. Over almost about 330 wages every week.
No. What it is the 300 million thing, yeah, would be the transfer fee plus the signing bonus thing plus the agent fees plus like the wages for duration of contract.
I mean, from what I was listening, they said it's going to be like 300 or something a week if everything goes through. And I don't know if Liverpool is willing to do that. Also, I had an European expert who talks on. He came on TalkSport the other day, and he said that Bayern Munich were trying to play low, thinking that from Vet is in a hurry to leave Bayer Leverkusen so he could join them. But if you look at the deal and how things are going, from Vet really respects Bayer Leverkusen, and he hasn't blink of leaving the football club until the right deal comes in. You know how Bayern Munich has been doing over the years, trying to snatch every player into their football club, thinking they could do the same thing with Florian Wirtz. 2 seasons, he's been consistent. He's been good. He's been that good, brilliant in goal scoring and everything. So Wirtz will be a good player, but that much of the money, 300,000 a week, that's a lot. JC, any more ups and downs like players moving around? It don't have to be Chelsea. You want to discuss it?
No, I don't see any. But the only thing I see is like Sancho they are talking about, and
we've talked about Sancho
and Rudiger is another one. I think if we get Rudiger, I won't be mad at this. Although
I don't see that happening because that thing is dead now. That link is dead. We had that about 3 weeks ago. We haven't had anything regarding Rudiger's return to the Premier League and of course to Chelsea.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, we haven't had anything anymore.
He could really bring some organization,
definitely. Experience and stability in the defense. We've already see what he can do. He was here when he won the Champions League under Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's about it, I suppose. Tomorrow I'll catch up tomorrow, maybe a bit later again, the same time as today. Because
okay.
I have to attend some ceremonies there.
Yeah, no problem, JC. It's been nice having you on the show as usual. The crew, everyone that came on the show, it's been nice. It's been wonderful having you, and it's been a very, very, beautiful show. Beautiful show we've had today. We do that every day. We continue to bring you guys the latest news in the world of football. Chelsea. We deep down into Chelsea more than any other football club. Without that, if you have any Man United fan coming on, which we have a scholar from Manchester United. He comes on and shares his thoughts on the football club and how things are going with Mr. Ratman. If you don't know the Ratman, aka the richest man in UK, yeah, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, yeah, the Ratty man, yeah, rat infestation, aka rat infestation, yeah, the Ratman. We're gonna have him here, and we'll talk about also when we have a Gunaman also coming on. We talk about us now here. Then we have a Everton also man that comes on. We talk about Everton Stadium and everything. So yeah, we're all around. We just drink, eat, sleep football, and also we can club football. Yeah, nightclub. We go to a football nightclub. If you haven't seen one before, oh yeah, we got it. Football nightclub, interesting. So yeah, we play Shakira music, Waka Waka from, and so many football, music. So I want to thank you all. Like I say, one more from I 1 2 3 Love You Forever. I think Nehemiah, someone said something here with said JC said, oh, I 1 2 3 Love You Forever. How was your trip? Trip? I don't know. I don't think she had any trip. I don't know. She hasn't said anything. Nehemiah says you see Jackson dance. Yeah, I saw that dance. I even uploaded it wearing. Holding that little hat or whatever from Senegal. Yeah, that dance, he went out and he came back in.
And what's it called? Also put that on their head at one point as well.
Yeah, Cucurella too. Cucurella also did the same thing. I 1 2 3 Love You said at JC, I don't take a trip. My brother just being busy with work. Kids and Dylan with my health. How have you been from I 1 2 3 Love You Forever? So JC, that was a question from how have you been? Said JC said, okay, good to see you. I've been busy. Moving to finally some free time. All right, JC said finally with some free time. It's nice to have JC here as usual, and Stephen G. Him and I, we tag along all the time. So yeah, guys. This is where we're gonna draw the curtains. We've been streaming for 2 hours, 11 minutes, discussing the Arsenal info Sesko. I've said 1,000 times that I don't want him at the football club. To me, I don't think he's good enough. Yeah, Sesko, he's not consistent, but Gyökeres is. Yeah, you gotta be very careful when you get players scoring a bunch of goals in the Bundesliga. Yeah, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, only these two alone. That will be the example for you. Timo Werner, Kai Havertz alone. Keep that in your notes if you're buying a player from the Bundesliga who is a striker. But yeah, I know. But I'm giving you just two. Timo Werner, Kai Havertz. Keep those players. So when you're bringing in those players, you know what you're paying for. But German Bundesliga players. All right. So we say thank you all. Stephen G, Leo Desperandos.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely. Hang on to hope. Steven, you want to say something before I wrap up? Like as you do all the time with the plugins.
Yeah, just the usual stuff of make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, Blueclouds Media. And yeah, make sure you like as well. Of course, can't forget to hit the like button, guys. Everything we're asking of you with the likes and the subscribe, don't forget to turn bell notification on as well whilst you're at it.
Yeah.
All of that is free. We're not asking for a penny from you. It just helps us out. It gets the channel pushed more by YouTube because they're a pain in our backside at times. So,
exactly.
Yeah, if you're subscribed, you shouldn't miss any of our streams because you'd get all the notifications.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you everyone that has been supporting the show. Keep it coming. Keep your bell notification active at all times so you don't miss anything from this platform. We got lots of news. We have shots also whenever we go live, and also we have fun on our YouTube short comment section, and then also our regular comment section. Also get involved when we send a link. Always make sure you try and click on it and be part of the show. Big up to JC. Thank you very much. Always nice to have you on. As you said, JC, thank you for having on. Stephen G, I always say I'll see you on the other side. Leo Desperandos, guys, hang on to hope, and you see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step you champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout.